Hello, is the Sinister Gambino here with a new stream. And this stream I'm going to be going over the event week for this week for today through, I believe, June 5th. Or basically the next Thursday, very early in the morning. Now, apparently there's no Rockstar Newswire on the event week. I don't know why, but there is a new event week. But yeah, unfortunately you will not find Rockstar Newswire as far as I know. I don't know why. Something, I guess, just went wrong with Rockstar in some way, shape, or form, maybe. I don't fucking know, honestly. But yeah, there's 2 times money RP on contact missions. I'll start off with that, because I put it on the title. I want to probably adjust my message to the spectator and include something pretty important on it. That's not already on there. Alright, so 2 times money RP. Contact missions excludes the lowrider missions. Definitely good to note. Does it exclude dispatch though? I'm not sure. Okay, no, dispatch counts as well. Cool. So probably just the lowrider missions, I'm guessing, doesn't want to have 2 times money RP. How about the new repo works though? Like the newest missions, I mean, there's no new ones. Yep, repo works are included as well, that's awesome. So yeah, only contact missions that will not have 2 times money RP is the ones from the lowriders update or whatever, since those are considered their own thing. Whereas dispatch and repo are considered more so as traditional contact missions. I'll go over the message to spectators I have on the bottom right now, but I'm probably going to adjust it to include something pretty important with the event week, sort of. I thought I was going to be able to fit in the title, but couldn't. But yeah, there's 2 times the money RP on Occupy and Hardest Target adversary modes. So I believe a Hardest Target was one of the modes in the new missile-based adversary mode. So basically the normal variant of Hardest Target this time is going to be 2 times money RP. 1 through 7, so there's 7 maps of that, and I'm pretty sure there's also 7 maps for Occupy. I like to check because there's some where there's not 7. Yeah, it's basically a normal version of the Hardest Target from the missile-based one. Yeah, Occupy 1 through 7 as well, 2 times money RP. If you want to do adversary modes for whatever reason instead of contact missions. Though I would prefer contact missions personally. I think it's going to be your best way to make money this time around. There's apparently free nightclub drinks as well, and that includes the pretty expensive champagnes as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that includes the pretty expensive champagnes, I'm pretty sure. And then... oh yeah, I was gonna adjust the message to spectator. Oh shit, I can't really get rid of anything necessarily. No, I'll just mention it, to be honest. By the way, I'll be kind of going over everything differently. Maybe, because there's no Rockstar Newswire, and I typically kind of go in that order, sort of. I go over my title, message to spectator, then like the login rewards and stuff. I'll say the thing I was going to put on the message to Spectator actually right now is that there's 30% off bunker supplies. So there's not going to be double money RP, by the way, on the bunker missions. Bunker cell missions are not double money RP, but you'll be paying less for the supplies for it, so you'll still make some sort of profit compared to usual, basically. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to show off the login rewards right now. I'm going to go to a high-end clothing store like I typically do. I believe I'm actually still in assisted aim partial. That's well. I've actually been in it for a while because of like the more major content that's been releasing. That was more like PvE focus and whatnot, like the Reaper Works and all that. Oh yeah. Also, speaking of 2x money RP on contact missions, if you can't tell, my voice is all shit and it's been shit for like quite a few days or something. So if it gets better, then I'll probably make a contact mission content episode number 5, which is going to be the Trevor missions. Because of course there's 2x money RP, so I might as well. But yeah, if my sickness pretty much goes away, and then I'll be able to do a contact mission content, but unless my voice is up for it, I don't want to be doing it.
Those are selling like hotcakes.
I already had the Phantom Wedge one recorded kind of before I think it happened, so that's why I released that video yesterday to review and guide on the Phantom Wedge. There. So there's 4 login rewards apparently this week, which is interesting. And they're all going to be DJ ones, I'm pretty sure, because they're all the after hour DJ ones, basically. Oh yeah, by the way, I forget if it was the like last event week or the week before, but I did end up getting that like Black Dixon Wilderness one that I couldn't get before on that one stream. But yeah. I'll go in the DJ order, I think, in terms of mentioning it. I think there's a White Solomon logo tee. I'm not sure if these have been in the game before. For me, they're new for some reason, even though I've danced, like, I danced all I needed to in order to get, like, the shirts and, like, the money and whatnot from the awards section of the menu or whatever. But yeah, there's a White Solomon logo tee. Tale of Us Afterlight tee. That one's black and white, whereas this one's like white and black. Black and green with the Dixon. Hell yeah. Wait, a white Dixon order. Wait, what is it? I don't think that's a new one. Yeah, this is the 4th one right here. White, the Black Madonna tee. Really nice. White and red. Cool. It's a bunch of really cool DJ representation stuff for login rewards. You're literally getting 4 different shirts for logins, so I definitely advise logging this week for shirts. I really like how they've been ramping up like the number of stuff, considering like stuff is pretty lackluster. Like can be pretty lackluster for the login rewards, because they've literally repeated login rewards like, well, they might not be login rewards before, but they were stuff you had to get through like crazy stuff before, back on like last gen or whatever. That's just one example, by the way. Wait, I changed back. Cool. I'll try to think of everything else, by the way, that I typically go over. Like, if the vehicles are worth it and whatnot. And, like, the premium race and time trial. But there might be some things that I don't know, of course, because Rockstar Newswire isn't published, which nobody besides Rockstar would. Or, like, leakers or something. I could somehow find that out. And then... yeah, because the Newswire's not up, I'm sorry if I forget anything I typically go over in other event weeks, but it's kind of hard to remember things in this kind of stream when there's no Newswire to look into or whatever. Which is why I typically wait for making these event week streams, is because the Newswires are a lot more helpful, because there's things that even though, like, even Text2 can't find, or like, on text or whatever on Twitter, that, like the 250K executive stuff and whatnot, for example, like money they give out and whatnot. But I think after that I pretty much go over the discounts, then the premium races and time trials, I guess. Yeah, I can't think of much of anything else besides for going over the discounts and whatnot. I'm probably not going to play any contact missions, by the way. Of course I'll probably be playing contact missions once I'm done with the contact mission content. I want to do like one big run one day where I do like all the contact missions within a bunch of days. That would be fun. I just speed through all the contact missions. However, I want like the main videos at least of the series done with, because I'm probably gonna have other bonus content as well. Oh yeah, first I'm gonna want to go to Maze Bank for closure. Nightclubs are gonna be 40% off. Sorry, I had to scroll a little bit on my phone or whatever. So yeah, it's probably just the initial price, it sounds like. Oh, okay. At least, yep. I think all the renovations as well is what I'm guessing. Or at least most of them. Those free at least. Can't really check the storage, unfortunately. Which is where, like, the most important stuff is. But yeah, Text2 didn't mention 40% off nightclub and renovations. He just put nightclubs, but just know the renovations appear to be discounted as well. Though the only area I'm not sure on is the storage, because I can't check that as I already have them. Oh wow, fuck this bird, man. Really? Fucking tryhard. Going swooping for that free kill. Wow. Stupid tryhard going for that free fucking kill.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance.
Seriously, what a
Okay.
prig, man. I don't really care. If I get blown up a couple more times, I might go into like a property or something. But for right now, I don't really care. Seriously, what the hell did I do that? Fucking prig. Like I said, it's probably just a tryhard swooping for a free fucking kill. But yeah, speaking of that vehicle, I'm gonna have to get into that later. And that might be a big hint already where that goes. Anyways, hopefully I can get back to this uninterrupted now. Yeah, the only properties on discount seem to be the nightclubs, and that includes the renovations, at least besides for like storage ones, but I don't know, because I can't check that. I want to check, see if there's anything on Benny's, like, on text to tweet, since of course Rockstar didn't release that newswire for whatever random reason. Okay, doesn't seem like there's gonna be anything on the latest as well. Legendary's gotta be the first then, unless of course I have some sort of target sale for any reason. But yeah, the Ocelots linger. The Ocelots lingers on discount, and it's 545,400. I do have a good recommendation for this. I think it's pretty good from what I've heard in the Sports Classic class. I'm not too sure. I don't have much memory from the like one time I watched Buffy 1322 do lap time and top speed. Unless of course I'm doing a vehicle review or guide or something. Or it's important to look at it again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it performs, at least in some way, shape, or form, pretty good for the Sports Classic class. But of course, I'm not the most like race savvy in this game, so I'm not entirely sure. That's a prediction, sort of, from what I remember on Ruffy 1322. Just hype bit. One thing I do like about this vehicle though is, I believe when you it was going on like before or like around the after hours update, if you like logged in, you would be put into like a guest list at a certain point. And that guest list got you a like exclusive livery for this vehicle that you can't get otherwise. So I do like how there's that like guest list perk. So I do like the guest list perk of having like one extra livery with the vehicle. That's another cool thing I like about it. The Dinka Jester Classic, which is basically the Jester from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but in this game, of course. Fun fact, this vehicle was actually meant for Severin San Andreas Super Sports Series, but it was cut from the Severin San Andreas Super Sports Series. Well, actually, it might not have been cut, but I believe I watched people spawn the Dinka Jester Classic after that update came out through like a mod menu, and like there was like big issues with it. Like I don't think there was any liveries back then, which I think they added liveries with the after hours update. And then like the tail light, something with the tail light was like really weird or something. And great, I'm gonna get killed again by that one prick, anyway. But yeah, just a bunch of fun facts about the Dinka Jester Classic. How it got pushed to the after hours update instead of being in this update. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good vehicle. Actually, I think it's like pretty high up in the Sports Classic, like top 3 I'm talking about. At least in one of the 2 categories, being lap time, top speed. I would think lap time personally, but I'm not sure. Of course, go to Bruffy1322. He's the racing enthusiast of the GTA community, basically. The Overclock Tyrant. I believe it's like a bigger supercar, like the size of it's kind of big for a supercar, I think, from what I know. Not really entirely too sure how it performs. It might be above average or something, I'm not sure. But it might not be like top 10 material, I'm not too sure on this one though. Because I think this DLC was known for like a lot of vehicles having like handling flags or whatever it's called, which kind of really ruined the performance of vehicles from the update. The Grotti X80 Proto. I believe this one's very good in top speed, at least. And it might actually still be in the top 10 for a lap time, from what I remember. I say it's pretty good on top speed because it's an electric car. I think it makes sense that way. But yeah, it can be a pretty good option, but it's the most pricey supercar, if not one of the most pricey supercars at this point in the game. So I guess if you really go on a lot of like straight courses or something where there's like very little turns, I guess would be good. Besides for that, it's not really necessary technically. By the way, all of those I mentioned are 40% off, if it weren't apparent. Which it probably wasn't, because it doesn't like say the percent off or anything. Just says what the like new prices or whatever for the week. Come on, is someone trying to kill me again or something? I don't even care to look, I'll just let it happen, honestly. But yeah, as I said earlier, like that vehicle that Triard was on was going to be important for later. Guess what? There's a fucking discount on the Oppressor Mark II. 30% off, by the way. So at least not 40% off, then it would be under freaking 2 mil. But yeah, it's a little over 2 mil instead of almost 3 mil. That's quite a chunk you're getting off, and I highly recommend it, of course, because it's basically the go-to vehicle in this day and age for GTA Online for like about a year at this point. Unlike the original Oppressor, it's much easier to stay on it. The one thing it doesn't do so good is you can't use the boost unlimitedly, or like in a couple seconds. Like the Gargoyle Death Bike, you can do the boost unlimitedly, and in the Oppressor, just wait a couple seconds, you'll get the boost back. Has a much slower boost time. And Professional made a really interesting video recently, actually, I think, where he compared this into Mark 1. And I guess this is more good in the air than the ground as compared to the original Oppressor. So if you want a pretty safe, like, air vehicle, I guess, this is definitely one to go. Of course, it's like the best vehicle, though, in the game. The Carrera. The Care is 35% off, being a little over 1.15 mil, basically, instead of 1,775,000. And this vehicle, I'll get to it in a minute. Trying to think of what to say about it. You're saving a little over 600,000, which I guess is pretty alright. But the main advantage you're going to get for purchasing this vehicle is you're going to have a better advantage at Target Assault 1, specifically. Which is that, like, one mode or whatever, where one person drives and then another shoots. So the first Target Assault you'll have an advantage over, because you can use custom Kira's in that. So you'll have an edge on people on that when it's double money RP, I suppose, is basically the best you're going to have for it. But yeah, it pretty much does nothing better than the Insurgent pickup, even the normal Insurgent pickup, and the Insurgent pickup custom. Really doesn't do much more than an Insurgent. So, besides for the advantage you would get for having a custom version for the first Target Assault, I wouldn't really recommend it, honestly. The FH1 Hunter, by the way, that one's 40% off. being 10,000 over 1.85 mil, basically, instead of exactly 3.1 mil. Keep in mind a good bit of these might have trade prices. I don't think this one has a trade price. This one has a trade price, so that one and this one have a trade price. So your price will potentially be different if you didn't do what you need for the trade price. But it's mainly for the people without the trade price that I'm talking about. This opinion will, for the most part, apply to increased prices as well. But the FH1 Hunter is really great explosive resistance. I think its bullet resistance, though, isn't really good, like anything to write home about, though. It's not necessarily that bad either. It's very weaponized, even when you first get it. I'm pretty sure you get the homing and the barrage missiles right when you get this vehicle stock, so you don't buy those, actually. Interesting, got a text from Tony. I don't know if that means, like, my night clip's pretty full. Actually, probably is, because I filled it up since that one fucking Reaper destroyed it on that one stream. Whichever stream that fucking was. I think that was the one where I did the missile-based ones, actually, so like a week ago, I think. But yeah, it's pretty weaponized when you first get it. I think the only weapon you have to get on it, like, with money, is the bombs, I'm pretty sure. And also, it might not look like it, but it's one of the like fastest helicopters in the game, at least for top speed, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, and it has an explosive cannon that can be used by the co-pilot. So you're going to be really devastating if you're not already, just by yourself, if you have a co-pilot, of course. The Ardent. I would say this one, it kind of depends, I guess. Well, kind of not. If you're doing like a transform race or something with this vehicle, it would be a good idea to get it, I suppose, of course, because it is like top 3 or something in the sports classics or something, I believe it is. For a lap time, I think, maybe even both or something. But it has pretty great performance for, yeah, it has pretty great performance in the sports classics class. Only problem is you can't use it in normal races, or like stunt races even. Only transform races, I'm pretty sure, that allow for it in similar races, like transform races. I do have to say, from what I remember, it's pretty good customizations as well. For a weaponized vehicle, at least. But aside for that, you're not going to get much use from it. All it has is pea-shooter machine guns on the, like, on the vehicle, of course. Which are, like, not even helpful at all. Doubt there's anything on Doctees, but I'll take a quick look on my Twitter or whatever. Because of course Text 2 has to save today because Rockstar forgot to post a newswire or some shit. No, it doesn't look like anything on there for the boat site. Actually, that was it for discounts. Apparently, there's nothing on Super Sandra receiver unless you got a Target sale or something. Oh, nice. Guess I might as well try catching one, I guess. Not catching one, but get one at least. Shit. Wow. Yeah, I just have to get out for it now, so not a big deal. That was like the most random thing I did. 1,250. Guess I'll take it though. I guess he wants me to do nightclub promotion. Like, fuck that shit. It's not even worth it, man. If I didn't say it, by the way, Bunker Supplies is 30% off, but I'm very sure I did. Just wanted to mention it again. And then, yeah, since I got done with the discounts, pretty much the last thing I can do is go over the premium race right now and then the time trial. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything though on Text 2's tweet, because of course no newswire for some reason. Rockstar. Oh yeah, there was something interesting on Text2's tweet that I wanted to mention. Apparently, as of this event week, they disabled the rogue supply mission for air freight cargo. Apparently there's two of them though. It's the one where you have to like bomb bases or something, like on rooftops, I believe, in the city. I believe that's the one, because I don't know, I think I heard that like crates were going under the map or something. So I guess that's why they took away that, they disabled that supply mission for the rogue. That's for air freight cargo, by the way, if I didn't say. Just something interesting to mention with this event week is that they made that little hot fix or whatever for that specific air freight cargo mission. But yeah, now it's pretty much only the premium race and the time trial I need to go over now. The premium race should be exactly the same as the last one from last week because of the pattern which is taking off. Not sure what. Oh yeah, it's for Superclass. And if they do release a newswire, they'll tell us the premium race for tomorrow through a certain time, and then the one through the rest of the event week, and then the first day for like the next event week. If that makes sense. That's basically the pattern we've been doing for quite a while at this point. And then the time trial. Oh yeah, I actually want to do this one the Khalifa way. I want to show off a really good like trick on this one. There's actually a really cool shortcut you can technically do with the Khalifa way time trial. Which basically requires the Blazer Aqua, or I suppose you could technically also do it with the Stromberg if you wanted to. Because of course you can cut through the ocean, no problem. As long as you get to the checkpoint, it doesn't matter. I'll probably just call my Blazer Aqua just to show it off. Since there's not really anything else to go over, especially with there being no newswire, which kind of makes this a disappointing stream to do, because there's literally no freaking newswire. So I had to go off of Text2's tweet, which I'm sure other big YouTubers and whatnot did as well. I don't know if Text2 possibly missed anything though, by the way, aside some nightclub renovations. He did mention nightclubs, but not the renovation part. But yeah, it's possible, of course, that Text2 missed something with that, so we'll have to wait if they release the newswire later today, or like tomorrow, or any time this event week. Because for some reason they didn't. I'll check by the end of this stream, by the way, if they did end up releasing one. But it's probably not going to happen. I'll call a Savage or something just to get the personal vehicle away, so I can call like the Blazer Aqua. Okay, that's far enough, so that's good. Yep, Blazer Aqua, it's your time to shine. Considering there's like no use for it much. I'll attempt it this time, but what I usually like to do is do one attempt hold triangle or Y or whatever on PC, which Y is for Xbox, by the way. And then I like to use this to go across the Alamo Sea, and then it's very easy to get to the destination within that part-time. But what I usually like to do is I like to mark the destination the first time, and then I like to pull a triangle to get back to like the start point, so that I can have it marked to see how close I am. Oh fuck! Oh shit! No. I think I might even still be able to do it though. It's a very easy like trick or whatever that you can do with this time trial that you couldn't originally do back in the heist update. Shoot, please tell me I'll do it, dude. I'll suck. Oh well, I can just attempt it again after all. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to attempt it again. Fuck this shit, man. Yeah, 'cause I crashed. If I didn't crash, I would have done it. Ah, fuck. There, I'll do it here. My problem was I crashed on those rocks. But does make it a lot more of a breeze, technically, I would say. Not having to go on like dirt roads, chance crashing. Of course, there's like no boats at all, as compared to cars. But yeah, like I said, you could probably do the Stromberg for all I know, but I don't know what compares with the Blazer Aqua. Just gonna have to be careful this time not to crash, would be nice. Oh, what the fuck? I was going the wrong way. God damn. Oh well, I think I'll do it at this point. Hopefully. Oh, what the fuck? Really? This stupid car. Thanks to this stupid car, I have to fucking do it again. Wow. Seriously, I almost made it. You have gotta be kidding me, dude. Seriously, how the fuck does the car get in my way at the last moment? Oh, phew. I thought it was gonna go well. Wait here till JT. Seriously, I would have had it if that stupid car wasn't there that second time. Always something in my way, I swear. Gee, I can't have to watch out for that stupid car. What the fuck? Really? Oh wow, are you seriously kidding me, dude? Either way, it is possible. I've seen it done before, and I'm sure I've done it myself. But yeah, I'm not attempting it again. I don't really care necessarily as well. Though it's a nice 50,000 unsuccessful attempts, so that's cool. But yeah, now I'll check to see if, for any magical reason, if there's now a Rockstar Newswire. But for some reason there wasn't. And I'm sure there still isn't, for all I know. Yeah, latest thing I'm seeing on the Rockstar Newswire is the Wild Animals Kill Challenge, and it's not like behind it or anything. I don't care, for fuck's sake, Tony. Damn. Yeah, no Rockstar Newswire still, apparently. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. I don't know when I'm gonna be making content again. Like, I really want my voice to get fixed before I do any more content, because I'm, of course, sick right now. What I might do is I might do a lot of gold medal guides or something, bring those back for Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe get through the whole second chapter hopefully pretty soon. But yeah, it would be cool to jump into the gold medal guides again, so that might be what I do from here. And that's gonna be it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed.